is difficult. There are many obstacles. Having goals is not enough. One has to keep getting closer to those goals, amidst all the inevitable twists and turns of life. Hope allows people to approach problems with a mindset and strategy set suitable to success, thereby increasing the chances they will actually accomplish their goals. Hope is not just a feel-good emotion, but a dynamic cognitive motivational system. Under this conceptualization of hope, emotions follow way around. They follow cognitions, not the other way around. Hope-related cognitions are important. Hope leads to learning goals, which are conducive to growth and important. People with learning goals are actively engaged in their learning, constantly planning strategies to meet their goals and monitoring their progress to stay on track. Now let's go and see this report together.
My name is Alireza Iravani. This is my second dropgraphy exhibition entitled Visible Hidden at the Artist's House, which has been a very good experience. Dropgraphy as a general concept means photography of water drops and other liquids in various circumstances. In this exhibition, photos of water drops, the moment they contact each other and the different shapes they form are displayed. These shapes are formed around us and we simply ignore them, or because of their small size or high speed of this occurrence, we don't see them at all and they're hidden from human beings' eyes. That's why I try to put them on display in here. This exhibit is the outcome of my non-stop daily efforts for one full year. There are 17 photos exhibited in this gallery, and they are a selection of 30,000 frames of photos I have taken. Dropgraphy photos are all unique and non-repeatable. The shapes and forms which are created won't happen again, even with thousands of repetitions. These shapes are interpreted differently by various people, an attribute which could be one of the attractive secrets of such photos. Taking such photos requires patience, just as is the case with other works of micrography, such as taking photos of insects. My personal experience for taking a certain photo was to spend 30 to 70 hours. I tried to make the least digital editing on the works. Almost 90% of photos are what has already been captured by the camera. Only in some cases, such as existence of a stain on the lens while taking photos, which is unavoidable, some editing has been done. Otherwise, any process which might change the nature of the photos has categorically been ruled out. I've tried to do all the requirements exactly the time I was doing the photography. For example, for the background of the works, the lighting and color of the drops are all natural. As I told you, I spent 1 year to take these photos. Dropgraphy is in fact the union between art and technology. In this period, to get my hands on these photos, I had to make many tools I needed for the job. For the lighting of the photos, as they are not more than 2.5 to 3 centimeters in diameter, I made a very small softbox. For the contact of drops with each other, as I needed some utilities which do not exist on the market, I made them myself. Making them was very delightful for me. In general, I went through almost all the experiences and all those things I had learned since I was a child once again. I used the knowledge to make the electronic gadgets during my high school years, as well as the electronic kits to push things forward in this experience. My current profession is graphic designing, and I took advantage of it to design and make the softbox. I also incorporated many other experiences to facilitate photography. One of the works I would like to talk about is this bubble. This photo was one of the challenging and demanding ones I have ever had. A drop dripped from a top and passed through the bubble, and then it bounced back. Then a second drop passed through the bubble, and the moment the two water drops contacted each other inside the bubble is captured. When I was looking for a title for this work, I came across some poems. This led me to continue with some poetry, and I finally found a poem by Jami, the great Iranian poet, which exactly describes this work of art. He is the bottom, he is the drop, he is bubble.
Thank you so much for emailing us. We really appreciate seeing your comments and questions about the program, and it's very informative for us. We try to make the changes you guys suggest.